This week, we are focusing on challenging vocabularies to help students improve their reading and writing skills. Word number 1 is traditional. The word traditional means practicing a culture in an old-fashioned way. For example, the Chinese girl wore a traditional dress called Qi Pao to the Chinese New Year festival. Traditional is an adjective. Tradition is the noun of traditional. Since Australia is a multicultural country, many people still follow their own traditional cultural practices. Break the word up to help you remember the spelling. Tradition. Word number 2 is luxury. The word luxury means living in a state of great comfort or elegance. It often involves having lots of money and living in a wealthy environment. For example, Bill Gates lives a life of luxury as he is the wealthiest man in the world. Luxury is a noun. Luxurious is the adjective of luxury. Keep in mind there are 2 U in the word luxury. Word number 3 is sensitive. The adjective sensitive has a few definitions. Firstly, a person who is described as sensitive can get hurt very easily. For example, the boy is so sensitive that he cries every time when he receives a criticism. Secondly, some people may have sensitive eyes or skins, which means they can have a reaction very quickly. For example, I have to wear sunglasses under the sun because my eyes are very sensitive to light. Do not spell sensitive as S-E-N-S-A-T-I-V-E. Remember, there is no letter A in the word sensitive. Word number 4 is fatigue. The word fatigue means extreme tiredness. For example, my eyes felt heavy with fatigue after driving on the roads for a long time. In this case, the word fatigue is used as a noun. You can also say, the long driving fatigued the driver and he nearly had an accident on the road. In this case, the word fatigued is used as a verb. Word number 5 is lethargy. The word lethargy means lack of energy and feeling very weak. For example, after working so hard, I could feel lethargy overtaking me, so I took a power nap, hoping no one could see me. Lethargy is a noun. Lethargic is an adjective. Word number 6 is languor. The word languor is the synonym for word number 5, lethargy, which means tiredness. For example, if you don't drink enough water, you will become dehydrated and fall into a state of languor. Do not pronounce this word as languor. At the same time, don't forget the letter U in languor. Word number 7 is careless. The adjective careless means talkative. For example, the garrulous woman talked non-stop on her phone and she gave me the biggest headache. Don't forget there is double R in the word careless. Word number 8 is stench. The noun stench is a strong and horrible smell. For example, the stench of rotten eggs made me puke when I opened the old fridge. The word stench rhymes with bench. Word number 9 is cacophony. A loud, harsh sound is a cacophony. For example, after the earthquake, there was a cacophony of screams and ambulance sirens. Cacophony is a noun. Cacophonous is the adjective of cacophony. Word number 10 is rink. A rink is an area used for ice skating or roller skating. For example, an ice rink needs to be completely flat in order for everyone to skate safely without falling. Word number 11 is candid. The adjective candid means sincere, truthful, and direct. For example, to go for the school captain role, you will need to present a candid speech in order to persuade the audience. Can you see the words can and did in candid? Word number 12 is debility. The noun debility is a physical weakness, especially as a result of illness. For example, after the operation, the man suffered from general debility and it could take him a long time to fully recover. Word number 13 is engulf. The verb engulf means to sweep over something and cover it completely. It is usually referring to a natural force. For example, the rampant fire will soon engulf the entire town. This means the widespread fire will soon wipe out the whole town. Do not spell engulf as E-N-G-O-L-F. You can remember the spelling by you won't be playing golf when the fire is trying to wipe out the whole town. Word number 14 is brazen. Another word for brazen is shameless. For example, the student made a brazen attempt to cheat in an exam, hoping the teacher wouldn't notice. Word number 15 is unabashed. The adjective unabashed means not embarrassed or ashamed. It is the synonym for word number 14, brazen. For example, in Australia's Got Talent, the unabashed contestant was bold and shameless with his act. Break the word up to help you remember the spelling. Bashed. Word number 16 is steward. A steward is a person who looks after the passengers on a ship, aircraft, or train. For example, the man ordered a drink from the steward and sat gazing at the window of the train. Word number 17 is mischief. The noun mischief means naughty behavior, which is often seen in children. For example, the surreptitious children were full of mischief as they messed up the whole house when their parents weren't home. The rule I before E except after C applies here. Do not spell mischief as M-I-S-C-H-E-I-F. Word number 18 is lambent. The adjective lambent means flickering with a soft radiance. It's usually referring to a light or fire. For example, a lambent flickering of a flame in a cottage window was the only thing breaking up the dark winter night. Word number 19 is feces. The noun feces is a formal word for poop or waste matter that comes out of the bowel. For example, some parks do not allow dogs to enter because of the feces they left behind. Do not pronounce this word as faces, although you can see the word face in feces. Word number 20 is pigeon. A pigeon is a grey and white bird that eats seed or fruit. It has a small head, short legs, and a cooing voice. You can find lots of pigeons on the streets and parks of Australia. As long as there's leftover food, you may see a pigeon pecking the leftover scraps around you. Do not pronounce this word as pig one or pigeon. A pigeon is a bird, not a pig. This brings to the end of our spelling list 18B. Keep practicing and good luck in your spelling test.